74 unique champions now as the games continue to play out, and as the analyst desk
build going 3 or 4 items is a better champion than LeBlanc at that stage in the game. Casting can just go at LeBlanc and kill her, but they're so far behind here and have no presence within their own jungle.
Oh, the gods of first blood wish to decree Smeb, the sacrificial top laner, to Reignover and Huni.
That is naturally what's going to happen. Smeb goes up to the turret with...
It's a 1,500 gold difference, and that Frozen Heart's completed. Gentlemen, Fnatic like to teleport bottom, and they have it available. It's already being channeled from Huni. YellOwStaR may get dropped low as Hojin gets knocked up in the air. First kill for KOO. Now Huni's looking to get one back. The slicing Maelstrom will not be enough. Double kill for Smeb's Riven. Onslaught of Shadow splits everyone from KOO away. Febiven coming! 2 for 1. Febiven wants to clean up. It's a triple for Smeb. Will he get more? That's one for Febiven. He's got the shutdown. Turns on to Bray as Reignover finds some more. Farming is the power. They trade 4 for 2 or 3. It was messy.
It was an absolute... KOO Tigers might get a free dragon. Will Fnatic contest with a numbers disadvantage?
There's no teleport for Huni. Dragon's going low.
They want to.
1,000 HP. KOO look to secure this. They've got Ren stacks and Smite. They will take it out with the Ren. Kuro's jumped onto YellOwStaR. Dredge line is used. Fnatic have split up the fight. Here comes Huni. Onslaught is available. He throws it in, but it's not good enough. KOO have got 2. LeBlanc will find one back as Febiven's trying to clean up. He's looking for Zac. Hojin's cell division will not be available. This is another messy fight. It's these spear comps going head to head. Huni is tanky enough for days. He's rampaging and running down the KOO Tigers. Gorilla is in trouble. 100 hit points. Rampage and one more is all that's needed. Huni's gonna stand for the top. Gorilla, he boots them away with the headbutt. Febiven is still chasing. Low on mana, gets the kill. But KOO got the dragon.
It's another messy team fight where Fnatic, they want to fight it, but they don't have a teleport ready, so they have to run.
Is looking to be a dive, but all teleports are up for KOO, so this could turn into a 5v5.
Gorilla's already gone low. The depth charge has been thrown out. Fate's Call has been used as well. Reignover is in a lot of trouble. He's not tanky enough to survive under the tower. Onslaught will keep KOO together. Huni continues to tank the tower. Fnatic have overreached, overbitten, and KOO have struck back. Rekkles is down to 200, flashed away. And Smeb is looking for at least one more. That's a triple for Kuro. Kassadin has been activated, and that lead is shrinking.
How real is the KOO Tigers magic? 6,000 gold deficit in the mid game against KT Rolster. 5,000 deficit here, but Fnatic overcommits on a bad play of 5v5 in the enemy.
Be a little bit careful. Kuro can chase.
No turret there either.
Riptide's gonna at least slow Gorilla. Depth charge will knock Kuro up in the air. Rekkles slicing Maelstrom is not even gonna do anything. But Febiven and Reignover have arrived. It's a 3v3, but Rekkles has already been killed. Prey's gonna hop and skip forward. Look for another. Febiven's got himself a kill, and Reignover is left for dead. Huni's in the jungle, but Smeb was following him. And Reignover's luckily tanky enough, thanks to those 4 kills, to actually get away.
Seems to me that Fnatic only has one thing in mind. Right behind him, for security, he's there in case something happens. Allow Prey to keep pushing. But we might see a fight, and here's the flank.
Well, we do. Huni's found Prey. Prey's gone. Hojin wants to bounce, but it's gonna need to be away. Gorilla will get dropped as well, and Fnatic punish the overextension in the mid lane, and they've peeled back the Baron.
Absolutely ideal from what Fnatic wanted there. They assassinate Prey without even needing Febiven. Now, Zac could do a flyover steal. That's one thing he can do, but it would have to be like he's channeling. Here he comes.
Let's take a look. The elastic slingshot just to bounce away. Smeb has gone back in looking for YellOwStaR. Will get stunned by Rekkles. That's the 3rd kill of this engage, but they have delayed and cancelled and stopped the Baron.
So Fnatic
until the very last moment, and then trying to interrupt it.
I agree. Most of that, though, is when you have a deficit.
Wow! Kuro does get chunked out. Reignover is just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Fnatic do not find a kill, and Reignover reading from the amazing style of top lane in
I was
a turret.
about to say, 25 minutes. he would kind of be too aggressive and just keep trying to force fights and keep trying to set up dives, and he would overextend. Hojin might do the same now, though.
Oh, Hojin, he'll get his passive pop. That's the cell division. Fnatic are not together, though. They're waiting for YellOwStaR to get up. Huni and Reignover trying to buy time. They've killed themselves. They're Zac, and they're looking for more. Prey is on the retreat. He's got the life steal, though, and with Rekkles down, Smeb is going huge. YellOwStaR is late to the party. It's a triple kill for Smeb. Kuro jumps over the wall, looking for Febiven and will not find him. 4 for 1 to KOO Tigers.
This is going to be barren for the KOO Tigers. Now, I was about to say before that fight how deceptive this gold lead actually is for Fnatic. Reignover is on a poor scaling rec side, full tank build, and was 4,000 of the 6,000 gold advantage for Fnatic. Not to mention, KOO Tigers had 3 dragons to 0, so the 6%
First, and wait for late game where they want to try and punish them.
I think the game is right here. It depends on how well KOO can flank. YellOwStaR already got out of position.
YellOwStar's going to get dropped here. The rest of Fnatic are simply not nearby. And YellOwStar got his ultimate off, and that was it. Now Smeb, he's looking to flank both Rekkles and Reignover. Rekkles has been able to flash over the walls, being chased down. The wind slash will deal enough damage to allow Kuro to kill him. A flash forward into the key strike will allow the stun to connect on Huni, and Huni's now in trouble. Smeb looks for Reignover. All of a sudden, Fnatic are coming apart at the seams, and KOO say, screw the dragon, we'll take the base instead. 30-second death time as they've got themselves 1 inhibitor already, and will peel backwards, holding the gold lead now. Most likely a dragon on the exit as well.
But now, Reignover, but he is a long ways, and there is no escape.
No, you're not going to get away from Cassidy. Febiven will get in range to at least watch his teammate become game overed.
And Prey have to win this fight right here, right now.
There is no margin for error. Febiven's looking for the flank, and Huni's looking for Prey. Febiven's dropped to half HP, and Kuro, he's coming from the Baron pit. He's jumped onto 4 members of Fnatic, and so is Hojin. YellOwStar's down. Febiven manages to get the distortion as the onslaught of shadows will send Prey back to the shadows. Hojin gets his passive pop. The cell is divided, and KOO may be too. That's a double kill for Huni.
Stop the TP.
Pink blobs will get squashed, and Fnatic, they start the Baron. Rekkles is on it. Have Fnatic done it?
Wow, what a bold fight there by Fnatic. This fight it's going to prolong the game. They're not going to win straight off this one because they are down 2 inhibitors, but they get the kills on their priority targets. I can't wait to see that fight again.
KOO Tigers had no idea
They could win the fight. They are forcing KOO in. Hojin will be able to jump into this pit. This is the fight of the game.
The teleport is coming down for Smeb, and the dragon looks like it will get secured. Picked up by Fnatic, but Febiven is forced away. Smeb will not find the kill, and Febiven jumps in the pit. They've traded 80 carry for support, but Febiven's down as well. Rekkles needs to survive and tank. The shields are there, but there may not be enough. He's flashed out, and Kuro chases him. That's a triple, looking for more. Huni's getting run down, and Huni will not find anything. A quadra for Kuro, and that's the game.
What a game this was. So many massive team fights. It comes up to the apocalyptic moment. Fnatic has to force the dragon. They do interrupt Hojin, but in using that crowd control, they enable Kuro and the rest of KOO to win the team fight. The death timers are long enough. This should be the game.
Smeb managed to TP in behind Febiven, and he took him out completely. Febiven did no damage in that team fight, and Fnatic, they need him. Late game, KOO Tigers, they deserve this one.
While Nexus turrets are falling, minions have conga lined in, and the cool, calm, collected KOO Tigers will pick up their first victory and are 1 step closer to an all-Korean final with SKT.
5,000 gold down, 15 minutes into the game. Were the KOO Tigers, but by the end of it,
stronger
it was against
than
Kuro.
his previous opponent.
And Kuro misplayed that matchup.
dangerous.
There's a grand challenge available. Kuro TP to middle, as did Febiven, so there's no support elsewhere. Gentlemen,
it's all
the
about
first
the
tower
riposte here.
dive. Fnatic are 10 for 10 when it comes to securing first bloods. They're looking for number 11. Reignover forced to flash away. Tower shot will not be enough to kill him, nor will...
Reignover's got...
This is, look at Kuro, who's coming up through the jungle. Huni still wants to get it. He's going to be in so much trouble, and Reignover fires the fracture. That was so close.
This is actually dangerous. Huni is still up by his turret, and Febiven stunning himself.
Febiven's in trouble. Reignover's got the blue buff, but now he's been challenged by Smeb, and Huni's a long way away. The challenge has been popped. First blood to Kuro, and double buffs.
You have no flash.
Massive for Vig.
All right, Huni gonna pick a fight once more with Smeb. And Grand Challenge throws down. Smeb flashes away from the third proc of the broken wings. Huni will find a stun, but fails the flash. And Smeb will be smiling with that one.
Remember, the
so close. Hojin's
such a
waiting.
patient bait right here because you would expect him to jump in after that last play. Huni's still suspicious though.
And Huni makes that alive.
Can we just give full credit to Huni in this case here? Normally, he would have gone all in for that one-on-one against Smeb. Said, I'll get it back, man. I died before. I will get a revenge kill. But here, he played it super safe because his own jungler's on the bottom side, taking that dragon. So he knows, close enough.
Good smite from Reignover.
But he knew, okay, there was no backup for him. He just had to sit super far back and wait. Let his team make some plays on the bottom side of the map. I still want to see them use this YellOwStaR and Ashe to create a pick.
Needs to get back up eventually, though, because with that play top lane, they do get
Go for mid lane, then.
That's the
There we go.
YellOwStaR flashes the baby cage, knocks Kuro into Reignover's waiting hands, and Febiven sends the soldiers for the kill.
The ultimate.
Really want to get this last tower. It's a couple of hits away, but this is quite risky. Gorilla's being chunked and Prey's going forward. Teleport's coming in here for KOO Tigers as YellOwStaR throws up the Unbreakable. Rekkles will find the Ashe Arrow onto Kuro, but it will not be enough. 2 members of Fnatic down at the cost of 2 teleports for KOO, and KOO are not stopping.
Credit to KOO there for turning aggressive, not reacting to Fnatic. In that sense, Fnatic then had to react with both teleports, so a completely lost play for Fnatic. KOO gets the big play by catching out Rekkles and YellOwStaR.
One of the very annoying things from playing against double teleport.
It's also Veigar. You got to be careful under these turrets.
Sure, he can stun them up and maybe kill Reignover.
Reignover's down. Kuro gets the kill and will secure another tower.
But one of the problems when playing against double teleport is you don't know how many guys it's going to turn up.
You see, very even. 300 difference between the top laners, 100 difference between mid laners, and that was a little close again, but smart. This is in trouble. Reignover and YellOwStaR, they've got caught out. Unbreakable Will's being used, and Hojin is trying to bounce all up in Rekkles' face. Smeb is putting the challenge down, but look at Huni. He gets obliterated by Kuro. Reignover's in trouble. Baron Pit is where YellOwStar's trying to escape. He's forced to flash over the wall. 5v2 now. Baron is alive and may be able to get some hits down onto Smeb and Hojin. Fate's Call will be thrown onto Febiven, and Febiven finds the kill, but the Event Horizon locks him in place, and Prey will shut him down. Another sacrifice.
And that guy will then get out.
So KOO secure themselves another tower. Hojin is charging up the slingshot, and YellOwStar's gone forward. Rekkles is in trouble. He's got no flash, but he's managed to back away. The Dark Matter drops and tags Fnatic. Arise the Sun Disk is what Febiven yells. There's something to fall back to, but Smeb is trying to fight Huni on the backline. Gorilla's grey health will keep him alive a little while longer, long enough to take out Rekkles. Huni looks for one back, doesn't find it. Double kill for Prey as Huni gets one on the way out onto Kuro. 2 for 3.
That fight was all started because of preemptive usage of Event Horizon. That is a spell pretty much everyone is sees it.
They're going in for Fnatic. There might be the chance for them to turn it around.
Crystal Arrow does connect onto Smeb. The Event Horizon will lock Fnatic out. They've got
Time
Baron.
to fight.
They've got Baron indeed. Teleport's being channeled by Huni and Fnatic. They need to get something back. YellOwStaR flashes forward, gets the knockup, but Hojin jumps back in. The Event Horizons come back off cooldown and is once again locked Fnatic out. YellOwStar's already down, as is Huni. KOO are looking for a rampage. Gorilla jumps forward. He manages to find another as Smeb's running down Febiven. Fnatic get aced and lose the Baron.
And we see the same things again. Fnatic trying to kill the front line.
Is already pushing towards the Nexus turrets with the help of Smeb. Huni, wow, he just gets chunked down. He's going to throw out the QSS and it's going to have broken wings away, but Smeb has got so much damage. The Sun Disk is out. The last remaining inhibitor is being dropped. And Fnatic are on their last legs. Their backs cannot get further up against the wall.
Yeah, I think that was actually a missed opportunity. The riposte was burned by Smeb and Reignover was in flash alt range. He might have been able to get at least one kill and stop the push. Huni could have died there as well. Oh, Fnatic, 3 waves of super minions that KOO is patiently trying to push in, but Baron is down, so maybe it relands.
Ever the optimist, Jets. This is just a matter of time until KOO knock down these towers. Hojin is going to threaten with the elastic slingshot. Huni gets away from the event horizon, but Nexus turret number 1 is being dropped. Hojin doesn't even need to jump in. Rekkles has got the enchanted crystal arrow. He's not thrown it yet. Huni's looking for Kuro, and he finds him, but at the cost of his own life. The Emperor's Divide will throw KOO backwards, and Prey's being tagged by the soldiers. Another Conquering Sands needs to get sent out. A nom 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 as Gorilla eats Smeb. Fiora's gonna get away. No GA popped, and Fnatic, they stand. Huni's in so much trouble. He's got no flash either. Valor will give some distance, but Kuro isn't going to channel the event horizon until now. Febiven's caught out, and he's been bounced on by Hojin. Impale's been used, and Fnatic have managed to find Prey. Now Gorilla's too far forward. Kuro's going to fall. Huni's got himself a double kill. Gorilla's trying to run away. Reignover is going to get the movement speed from his W and try to chase him down. Fnatic have held strong one more time.
Hawk shots him.
Reignover wants to get him. Gotta land the skill shot.
Well, it's gonna put that chilling smite down. Reignover's gonna carry on chasing with the crystalline exoskeleton. Longest chase ever.
He lives.
And Gorilla gets out. 1, fired. Hawk shot number 2, fired as well.
Kuro needs to have a fight where he's able to use his spells. If that happens, I think KOO gets the game. Fnatic is gonna try and stop that from happening, though. KOO actually pretty low from the Baron start. Will Fnatic actually turn on Baron?
Teleports come in here for Huni.
They have to because of the supers in the other lane.
They're gonna see how long can they play this out. Kuro and Smeb do not have TPs. Baron has now been started by Fnatic. They're trying to chunk it down. It's about 2/3 HP. KOO are looking to re-engage. The Asher is available. Baron secured by Fnatic, and Hojin's locked out. They've caught Smeb. Smeb's GA's been popped. Reignover and Huni trying to run the distance. They're trying to interfere. Smeb is down. Shut down by Febiven. Event Horizon will stop this fight. 1-for-1 and Baron to Fnatic.
Are you kidding me? Fnatic pulls out a miraculous fight, 3 numbers down, and they save their last Nexus turret.
KOO Tigers tried to just wait and wait and wait for the super minions to take down the Nexus turret. Because we might not be able to kill him with QSS and Hourglass, but if YellOwStaR can headbutt him away, keep him busy, way back, save his own carries, that might be enough. They're going in now.
Febiven's in trouble. He's been bounced up, exhausted, and he's down. That's the last hope for Fnatic. Reignover's running away as Smeb zoning him. Rekkles has got his shield popped, knocked up as YellOwStaR kicks him away. Rekkles goes down. Double kill for Prey. Reignover and Huni trying to get out, and Smeb still alive. The riposte will apply the slow. The knockup from Hojin Zach. And with Fnatic's base exposed, KOO Tigers find themselves another kill. Killing spree for Prey, and they're going for the Nexus.
So much has happened in these first 2 games, but both games are ultimately decided with Febiven dying in a fight without doing damage. He has played his heart out to keep them in these games, but he hasn't had quite enough, and this will be KOO up going 2-0.
The deficit was too big, and KOO Tigers are 2-0 against Fnatic.
Wow.
This game, we saw a different strategy. So
the last game from a European team on European soil. Ladies and gentlemen of Brussels, let your votes be known on Twitter and with your cheers. Will Fnatic be able to pick up any games at all in this best-of-5 semi-final?
he goes up not to gank, but just to place a ward. Now he finds Hojin as well.
He's gonna look for the knockup. Huni actually flashes over the wall. Dragon's Rage will buy some time. Reignover's holding on to his flash. Huni pulled the trigger very early. Look at the river. KOO has got support. Reignover and Huni, they've gone too far. Onslaught of Shadows sends him against the wall. Smeb is looking for Huni, looking for first blood. Febiven does have Shockwave, but will not use it. Flash is available, and KOO Tigers, they secure the first kill.
Because he just lost the flash, it becomes so much harder for him to do, and here's a dive.
YellOwStar's in trouble. He's been caught by the Crystal Arrow, and the TP is gonna bring some more play from Kuro. They get themselves a second kill, and maybe even the tower if they stick around for this next wave.
Now, so when We even heard YellOwStaR say, oh, let's see what happens top.
All right, let's throw everything and a sink at Smeb. He's already chunked Huni down. The flay comes out. Onslaught of shadows.
Man.
Smeb's got one and he's not done. He's looking for YellOwStaR and Reignover. Reignover unburrows the rest of KOO. Come in from the jungle.
And that's where KOO Tigers can punish him completely.
Oh, you've got a flash sideways, Febiven. He doesn't get away from the arrow. And an easy pickup for KOO. Now they've even got uncontested time towards this middle lane.
Kind of 1-3-1, push in every single lane. Whenever Fnatic sends someone to the bottom side to defend like they're doing now, they get
Right
killed.
in a gorilla.
All of a sudden, Rekkles is delivered into the hands of Kuro, but there's no damage to follow it up. KOO may have bitten off a little more than they can chew. Prey's in trouble. He gets away from the wind slash as the teleport's coming in here for Smeb. He's now landed. Onslaught of Shadows is available. Huni's on the front line. Not even needed. Smeb throws the onslaught towards the tower.
Into the tower.
And Huni's left for dead. Shockwave connects on Prey, but doesn't find a kill. Top laners are down, and Fnatic are able to at least go even.
Get that summoner away, but KOO Tigers, they know it. They're ready to fight.
Oh, Gorilla's gone in and found 3. The arrow connects onto Rekkles and he's dead. He gets kicked backwards. Gorilla's the one with the kill credit. We just see Huni take the lantern to safety. Tower will give Fnatic some breathing room. But Prey again, finding the enchanted crystal arrow. Rekkles had flash. Smeb may a little bit out of position. Huni and YellOwStaR trying to jump him down, but Gorilla comes forward. The Shockwave finds 4. There's simply not enough ability power. YellOwStaR and Reignover, like lambs to the slaughter. They throw themselves at the wall and come away wanting.
Yeah. Obviously, we're trying to aim for the good one. Now you're in a situation where everything is bad, 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 maybe okay at the very, very best. And you need to outplay KOO Tigers then.
And you have to give so much credit to KOO Tigers. They were coming in, heralded by many as one of the weaker Korean teams, but Hojin finds a death sentence, and as the support of Gorilla on the hunt is coming out, Huni has arrived from the back line. Dragon's Rage finds 4 Ash Arrow onto Febiven as well. Gorilla's still running interference. Rekkles has got a kill onto Hojin, and Gorilla's Unbreakable Will is quite early. So the bad plays have resulted in a net +1 kill. Defensive flay to get rid of Smeb. Huni's trampled underneath the weight of that power pony. Rekkles is in trouble. The Shockwave's already been pulled. And Fnatic's last chance, last ditch effort is being strangled away.
A lot of players
right?
that had been rejected by other organizations, and they are not even just one game away from the final, a couple fights away from the final.
Wow, Febiven's already dead. Shockwave didn't even get used. Wild growth on that frontline Gorilla. Unbreakable Will reducing any damage he could take, and KOO just say we'll have that and brute force their way.
Hecarim, YellOwStaR, Ashe, Lee Sin, like almost all the champions can start the fight for KOO Tigers and get that one pick, and they even spike in this mid game.
Huni's in trouble. The onslaught will throw Smeb far enough to get the kill credit. Rekkles is now exhausted. YellOwStar's trying to run interference. There's no box available for zoning. It's a double kill for Smeb, and Kuro gets his 3rd. Fnatic were dancing around the Baron pit, and KOO take their lives.
Point of that battle, he ends up catching the bad end of it.
Reignover and Febiven standing against KOO. They're in the Baron pit and
Pretty
low.
good Shockwave
the
opportunity.
Shockwave is available, but the headbutt will knock Reignover away. Shockwave gets damaged, but nothing more. And KOO Tigers have the tools they need to finish this game out, to clean sweep Fnatic.
Putting where you catch a guy slightly out of position, but even getting that one kill now won't really result in anything for Fnatic. Smeb, he doesn't care about Huni down here at all.
Not at all. 3-level difference. The wild growth comes up. Huni's gonna get shut down. Gorilla finds 2 with the pulverize, and despite the decent shockwave, it will not matter. Rekkles is on the retreat. Febiven's got no mana, and Smeb just prances into his face. Takes another inhibitor away from Fnatic. 11,000 gold lead. That's gonna grow even more as these minions funnel through. Inhibitor number 2 is going to fall.
As far as the nature of the games playing out, Origin played SKT really close in game 1.
They're gonna try now, Fnatic.
Well, Reignover's arrived. Huni teleported to the tunnel and gonna try look for a kill. Gonna hold on to his ultimate in that wind slash. Hojin finds the Krugs.
Yep, 2 inhibitors down. This time Fnatic doesn't have an Azir who's much better at clearing multiple waves of supers, so even these 2 waves of super minions give KOO a big win to take down inhibitor 3 or the game.
Gorilla's found Rekkles and Smeb once more. Rekkles gets feared towards his Nexus. Febiven's on the retreat, waits for Exhaust to tag before throws down the Shockwave. Huni wants to try clean up, but the Dragon's Rage will send the team away. It is a double kill for Fnatic. They're defending, but it's very little. It's very late, and I don't think it's going to matter.
Reignover jumped a mile behind the rest of the team while they were trying to trace out. Now he's in trouble. They lose the inhibitor, but they do pick up some kills.
Next lines to move their way in. And the fire of Fnatic on home soil looking to be extinguished. The KOO Tigers have killed Huni. 4 members of Fnatic left to try wave clear, but the Dragon's Rage knocks him in the air. Shockwave cannot even complete, and the KOO Tigers looking to upset the hometown heroes. KOO will get themselves the ace, will get themselves the base, and will earn themselves a shot at the Summoners Cup in Berlin against SK Telecom.
And you can't help but be happy for the KOO Tigers.